Hey, welcome back to the start of cooking. Today we're making chickpea and black-eyed bean curry. All the list of ingredients are in the video. You can use any beans or any kind of chickpeas. I've used tinned chickpeas and tinned black-eyed beans. So in a dry pan, I have added coconut and I'm going to roast this. There's no right or wrong way of putting the ingredients into your pan. So I've first gone in with the coconut and then I add one by one all the other ingredients. I give this a good mix. And I used grated frozen coconut because I don't get fresh coconut. So this is frozen, but I've thawed it out for a few hours before. And I've gone in with all the other ingredients now, coriander and everything else one by one. Chuck it all in there. Curry leaves. Once you start frying all this, it gives you these different aromas from all the spices. I used green chilies and Kashmiri chilies. You can add whatever chilies you like, but I feel the Kashmiri gives it a better flavor. And then a bit of garam masala and all the other dry spices go in there. Give it a nice mix. This takes about 15 to 20 minutes to roast all together, and you'll see once it's roasted the color of the coconut and everything else changes to a light golden brown when you know it's ready. So I've given it a good mix, so everything is mixed, and then it turns to a golden brown after about 15 to 20 minutes. So this is what it should look like. And then I transfer it once it's cooled into a blender. And to aid in the blending, I've added a little bit of water at a time. In here, I've also added the tamarind paste to give it a little tangy taste and give it a good blitz. So this is what your paste should look like after you've ground all the ingredients together. And in a pan, I'm adding oil. I heat up the oil so it's nice and hot. And then in there, I add curry leaves, a few. Let them fry for a few seconds. And then I add in my chopped onion. I've added one big onion chopped into fine bits. And I let that fry for a bit. I added a chili and I give it a nice mix. Let it fry all together. You want the onion to cook and let the raw smell and taste go away. So you mix it and fry it till it's brown. And I've added my curry paste to it. And then I'll give that a good mix and let it fry with the onions for a few seconds. It doesn't need to fry completely. And in here I've added my tinned chickpeas. And I'm adding my black-eyed beans, 1 tin. You can substitute, as I said, for any kind of beans. You can use kidney beans or any other beans you like. You can use different chickpeas as well. I give that a good mix. And I add a bit of water to let it cook in. If you want it more thicker, you use less water or more water. Depends on how you like it, what you're going to eat it with. And give that a mix. And add a bit of salt to it. You can also use vegetable stock cube, as I've mentioned before. Once that is slightly cooked, I'm adding a potato, diced. And I'm going to give it a mix and then leave it to cook for maybe 10 minutes till the potato is cooked. You can see it's sizzling and bubbling now. And to that I give a mix. If you want to add more salt, more water, add it at this point. Depends on how you like the consistency. To this I'm going to add chopped coriander, and also now I have added dried fenugreek leaves, crushed. That's optional if you like to use that. It's called kasuri methi leaves. You get it packed in most of the supermarkets, and this gives it additional flavor, and it's ready to serve.